fucking horrifying.
Okay, well, that's why he didn't get that gig then.
Dude, he barely does, like, big events.
We would be crucified for saying that, but behind closed doors, that's exactly what's
That's
being
exactly
said.
what they're saying.
Well, I mean, you see it in the entertainment world all the time. I mean, when you watch those music shows, American Idol, how many times did Simon sit in the corner there and tell people they needed to change their appearance or they weren't playing enough to the audience? Dan Rayfield, you do not want to see Jiggle all day for an hour or two on television. And I'm going to tell you something else that's really funny. Going back to the heavyweight fight last Saturday, Tyson Fury, for many people, they couldn't get past the Jiggle. Oh, he's too fat. Oh, man, this guy looks like he's so out of shape. It was amazing. Like, watch the fight. Who cares about? But I had certain people, even last night, text me, there's too much Jiggle on Tyson Fury. Like nothing else mattered, Lee. The guy's making this dude miss 30 fucking punches in one round. Miss with head movement. Miss. And all you can complain about is the Jiggle that you've seen around his waist? Come on.
Yeah.
If it was Floyd, they would be saying that is the greatest fucking defensive fight I have ever seen. Lee, get the punch stats. There's at least 4 to 5 rounds where Deontay Wilder only landed one punch. One. And I told you guys this in the last show. For CompuBox to give you only one punch, this stat that is so out of whack sometimes, I don't even know where the fuck they're counting. Come on, that is the greatest defensive performance we've ever seen if it was Floyd Mayweather. On that stage, in that type of fight, that man across the ring.
How did you make that segue into that portion of the program? I didn't even see that really happen. Like, you made a great segue out of doing a fond HBO thing into talking about Deontay Wilder again.
It's a great, I watched the fight over. You know what? 10-2. Fuck you guys. Fuck you. I'm not giving Deontay rounds just because he's the champ. He landed one punch. One. The other guy not only landed more, but he's making your guy miss by a mile. And I thought in boxing, you used to get credit for the miss. Hello, in boxing, it is not about who runs around the ring the fastest. It's about who can stand in front of you and miss the most. That's what boxing used to be. It used to be a line, right? They would draw a line, 2 men put their feet on it, and they'd fucking go at it. We turned this into boxing as movement now, but Tyson Fury did not move that much in that ring. That boy, like I said, if he's Floyd Mayweather, America would be calling it the greatest defensive fight they've ever seen. The guy used to get credit for fighting guys like Robert Guerrero, and he would make them do that. He did not fight Deontay fucking Wilder. 40 wins, 39 knockouts, knocked out every man he's faced. Floyd never had that across the ring. And look at what Fury did to him.
Juan Francisco Estrada breaks down, stops Mendez in the 7th round. Carson, California junior bantamweight champion Juan Francisco Estrada broke down Victor. Did you watch this? You didn't watch this.
No.
Broke down Victor Mendez, forcing Mendez to remain on his stool in the 7th round. That's basically it. It was a one-sided, lopsided fight. The only 2 things of note to this fight was the nickname for Mendez, which is Spock. WTF. Who calls anybody Spock? So this is the whole Roman Chocolito replacement thing.
Yeah.
Now, the interesting part of the fight, Andrew.
The Thailand champ that eats rats, he's in this division. His mom literally had rats prepared. I'm not being a jerk. His mom had rat for him when he got out of the airplane. He starts devouring rats right on the airport, at the airport.
Well,
Go
Andrew,
ahead, Lee.
Most importantly, Juan Francisco Estrada had a Bible scripture on his trunks, and you know how I am about Bible scripture, so I looked it up. And it said, if a man lies with a male as with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood is upon them.
Who did this?
Juan Francisco Estrada.
Oh, man, I didn't hear about that. Yeah, these are guys that...
Or it could have been through all things through God, I am all things through God, or one of the. But I personally think, because this is the only Bible quote that I keep in my phone. If a man lies with another male as with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. So does that mean that what you and I did together that night you got too drunk?
Oh, you're fucking tripping. Hey, but I'll tell you this. That makes you're never going to do the Oscars. No, sir.
Because I made a gay joke?
Yep. You see what happened?
I have a meeting on Tuesday with a company that wants me to create video and audio for them, right? They've got a brand new platform. I'll talk about it. But they want me to go in like every Monday and shoot video and audio and do another podcast and do all kinds of shit. And I
better stay PC, bro. That shit's out the window.
No, in fact, I'm going to make sure that it's a show that's not about being PC.
Yeah, but Kevin Hart has proven there's only so far you can go in this world, correct? It's Kevin
Hart is a bitch.
Oh, jeez, here we go.
Because secretly he's gay. And big shout out to Juan Francisco Estrada for putting on a gay quote on his shorts. Well, here's something I'll say something that's even more offensive, Andrew. Putting any Bible verse on your trunks when you fight is fucking gay. I'm just saying it out loud.
Well,
I'm going to tell you why. Let's just say, I know for a fact, I looked up his Bible quote. It's all three. He went with the all things through God quote, okay? That's a common one, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, bro. So God likes you better than the other dude? Is that what you're going with? Is that what you're going with?
I hear you.
What the fuck?
I hear you.
It's a boxing match. First, I'd like to thank Al Heyman, and then I'd like to thank God. What?
Deontay says he was anointed by God. Tyson Fury says God works through him.
Yeah,
they got a draw.
Andre is the son of God. What?
They got a draw. No, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury says God works through him after his comeback from depression. And Deontay Wilder the whole week says he was anointed by God with the power of knocking men out.
Andrew.
Yeah, Dracula.
This is God.
Oh, this is God. I'm sorry, not Dracula.
I only went through one boxer. Do you know who it is?
You sound Italian, but go ahead.
Well, the Catholics were correct. I am Italian. Andrew,
what?
You know which boxer I actually worked through?
Who?
Evander Holyfield. I let him beat Mike Tyson.
This is true. This is true.
Everybody else is lying.
One of the biggest mishandled careers of all time was Evander Holyfield the night he knocked out Mike Tyson. He was so big, he needed to tap into that religion. Should have wrote a Bible.
He was so juiced. How did he even get into the ring?
He was so big at that point. At that moment,
I understand, but that's back in the days when everybody was juicing, and
he could have made a religious.
He also could have won the Kentucky Derby, bro. I mean, seriously.
He could have made a soundtrack, Lee. Just did like Christmas religious songs. He would have sold $1 million.
He was hilarious.
He would have sold $1 million.
Oh no, he could have started his own religion. Instead, he went to the TBN network and with all those crazy hacky.
Well, no, and he kept boxing. Yeah. He kept boxing, thinking that it really was him being a gift, and then you started getting beat, and no one cares anymore.
Right?
Oh, you just retire on top. Oh, after that rematch, you retire. You open a church that fits 1,000 people every Sunday, and you'll right off into the sunset doing his work. He could have been that man, but he decided to keep fighting, and now he has. How much is his net worth, Lee? What did you say it was the other day?
Evander?
Yeah.
$12? Yeah. He's got 80 kids, for God's sakes.
I know.
He has banged all of whatever state he's from.
He missed that part in the Bible. Don't hold him to that. He forgot to read that chapter.
Clarissa Shields easily boxes past Hermans. Hammers up neck. Carson, California, Clarissa Shield outboxed and beat up Femke Hermans for 10 rounds, winning a one-sided decision, retaining her WBC, WBA, IBF world titles. Shields will now move on to a Showtime televised Christina Hammer bout, which is targeted for a date in March or April. I'll give you my feedback on the fight. I would much rather have sex with her mans, even though she's got those weird kind of B-cup banana boobies.
You're so stupidly.
How do you rate female fights? Cecilia Brækhus.
That's it. That's all you got.
Retains titles. Lopsided decision over Lopez. That's all I'm giving time for that fight. A celebration, parting, and goodbye rolled into one. Cecilia Brækhus, whoever you're talking to at that moment, successfully defended her undisputed welterweight championship Saturday night, outboxing Alexandra Lopez. Let me tell you about Alexandra. She's a lawyer by day. She's a fighter at night. I thought you were going to say she's also Andrew, and she's also a private detective, and she'll be on ABC next fall in her own spin-off. Da-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Hey, well, that was a good advertisement she got then.
She really is a lawyer by day.
She's
she
you.
Is a boxer by night.
Lee, she pulled a you.
She did.
She took a fight on TV to get her career going.
And I got to be honest, she's not as hot as Brækhus. I don't know what it is about that Colombian that's got my motor revving. Woo! She got the booty. She got the boobies.
Oh, my goodness.
When she has a kid and pops those hips, she'll be total Latina Central. I am down with Brækhus. Where's she from? Colombia?
No.
Where's she from?
Not even close. I think the Netherlands.
The Netherlands? Whatever. She's dark. She looks Latina. She got booty on her, bro.
I don't like the fact that they already said they're not going to fight each other. That kind of sucks.
All right,
That's a big...
this just in. Kelly King, I need you to go and review all the female fighters from last night, and please vote which has the best. I'm going to put it up for a vote and put it in all of the forums. Who's got the best booty, and who's got the best boobs?
Yeah, it's probably not a good time to be doing stuff like that.
Fuck that.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's...
Oh, my God, my window's open. Yeah. The kids are out playing next door. Jesus.
Yeah, there you go. Have you seen the new plane in Fortnite?
No.
In Fortnite, when you download the new version of it, there's planes in it now. You can jump in and fly. The plane takes a nosedive really easy. That's what that poll would do to your show.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it would, buddy. Unless they're a part of it, that's what it would do to your show.
I'm just telling you, Brækhus has got that goldeny brown skin.
It's so terrible. You know what I like? I like that Clarissa Shields fights a lot, and she fights on networks. I don't know who's her. Is Al Heyman her manager?
She's ratchety as sin. No, she's boxing 360, dude. I don't even know who they are.
No, they're doing a very good job of getting this young lady out here in America, though. HBO, Showtime, PBC. It really doesn't matter. She's all over the same.
They've got her. They've got Breakhouse. She fought on Dazzin already. You know what I mean? They're doing it. At least they got that going for her. She's making money somewhere. Just don't know, like Lomachenko. I don't know who her opponent's going to be. Bink, 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 bink.
Andrew.
What?
Ratchety.
Whatever.
Andrew.
What?
Why would they get me an 80-year-old hooker? What kind of birthday present is that?
I don't even know who is sitting next to you. You probably are talking about your daughter or something. I don't even know who the hell you're talking about.
80-year-old hooker. God got me a hooker for my birthday.
You're so stupid.
I thought if I got a slower one, I'd be able to catch her. You know, Andrew, at 185, it's impossible to get your penis to raise up. It's like calling up the dead. In fact, Andrew, I wake up every day. If I didn't have my mountain of money to count and laugh at all the money I've made, I would take my own life. Just telling you. Being able to get it up is the most important thing in life.
The Blue Chew. They're selling the Blue Chew down here a lot.
They're not asking to be a sponsor of our show, although they sponsor every other show at the moment.
Sports
Kell
show,
Brooks goes the distance, beats Zarafa.
Lee, that's like the #1 show on the sports talk down here. I don't know how many men.
They're on every podcast. I'm the only one who doesn't have a Blue Chew deal for some reason.